Today's video is going to be a story time on how my first date turned into my worst date. I'm gonna say that again.
How my first date turned into my worst date.
I'm gonna light the candle and we're gonna hop right into it. And y'all probably like, oh girl, ain't much left of that candle. Light it and get the vibes going. You don't want to light. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh wait, I gotta turn this. Yeah, I gotta turn this fan down. Hold on, y'all. Why do I feel nervous now? All right, so yeah, we're gonna do a story time on how my first date turned into my worst date. And if you guys see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at myself. Okay, so I met this person when I was a junior in high school, and he was a senior in high school. So he was 1 year older than me. I wasn't allowed to date in high school. I want to say when school first started in 2018, that's when we first started talking. But then once 2019 came and school was ending, that's when we ended things and we just went our separate ways. And so we kept each other on social media, but we weren't talking on social media. In summer of 2020, we rekindled things back together. And we basically was just saying, I think we both started back talking because he was basically saying how when I was in high school, he really didn't get to be my boyfriend, or he really didn't get to show me, he basically didn't get the, how do I put this? Because y'all know I said I wasn't able to date in high school. So basically he was like, okay, well this time around we can really be boyfriend and girlfriend and actually get the boyfriend and girlfriend experience. That's what I'm trying to say. So he basically like, you know, I can take you out, you know, we can go out on dates and stuff, we can hang out, we can see each other more. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, I'm down, why not? Plus, it was 2020, it was COVID year, and I had went off to college, but I didn't have any friends because I had roommated with my best friend. Yeah, I roommated with my best friend, so I didn't really have any friends, and I wasn't really talking to anybody at the time. So I was like, you know, why not? Why not? Let's just give him a try. Let's see how, you know, this goes, if this works out or not. So, long story short, I was a freshman in college and I had moved into my dorm. He asked me to be his girlfriend and I was like, okay, cool. So we're going to give this person a name because we haven't named him yet. So so we're going to name him Beanbag. And we're going to name him Beanbag because that's the code name that my friends and I used to use when we were talking about him. So we call him Beanbag. If you know, you know. Don't, you don't. So anyway, yeah, his nickname is gonna be Beanbag. So hold on, y'all. Back to the story. So yeah, we're gonna call him Beanbag. And like I said, that was the name we gave him, my friends and I gave him when we were when we used to talk about him, like code names. If you're a female, you know that your friends, that y'all give y'all whoever y'all talk to nicknames. So yeah, that was that. But remind y'all, this was the type of relationship where if we weren't in person, like if we wasn't in each other's face, we were on the phone 24/7 from sun up to sundown. I kid you not, we were on the phone from sun up to sundown every single day. If we weren't seeing each other, we were on FaceTime. That's just what it was. Y'all know the relationships. Y'all know the love. So yeah, we were on FaceTime 24/7 and that was that. When he asked me out, it was either the end of July or August when he asked me out. Yeah, we made it official. Yeah, we were official. Very official. I would like to say we were official. I would like to say that we were official. So anyway, yeah, so he asked me out early August, and so I was like, okay, cool. So he didn't ask me out on a date until September or October. And like we were on the phone one day and we were talking. He had asked me have I ever been to like a cider mill or an apple orchard. I can't remember which one it was. It was like I think it was a cider mill. Yeah, it was a cider mill. Once with like my parents and my siblings. Yeah, we went to a cider mill once, maybe twice. So he was like, oh, I want to take you. He was like, so he asked me out, y'all. He asked me out. He was like, I want to take you. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, just let me know a date, you know, a time. You know, I'm the type of female, I'm not gonna ask you to take me nowhere. I'd rather see what you what you want to do, when you want to do it. So you got to tell me. I'm not the type to just press somebody about taking me out. If you don't want to take me out, you don't have to take me out. Period. So to ask somebody to take me out on a date, nah, I wasn't coming in. I wasn't coming in at all. So I waited until, mind you, I was in my head. I'm the type of person too, I be in my head like, oh, when you gonna do this? But I'm not the type to say anything. I was like, when is he gonna ask me on a date? Yeah, I was like, when he gonna ask me on a date? He never asked me on a date. So months went by. I did not say nothing. So he planned the date, and I'm the type of person, mind you, let's hold on. Let's get this straight. To me, a date is when a guy asks you out and he has a time, a place. Like, he plans out the whole day. So basically, he has the whole day planned out. If somebody asks me out and they have the whole date planned, that's what I feel as though it's a date. So he had in mind, like, okay, he was like, we can go to the cider mill and then we can go get something to eat after. And I was like, okay, cool. I also feel as though when you ask somebody out, you're the person who's going to pay. So vice versa. So if a guy asks me out, I feel as though you should pay and you should plan a date. You should tell me everything that we're going to do, and you're the one paying because you asked me out. That's how I feel. And vice versa. I'm in a relationship and I say, oh, let's go here, or I say, I want to take you here. I'm paying, and I'm going to give you the time, the place, what, you know, y'all get what I'm saying. So that's why I feel as though a date is a person. Oh, and I also feel like I missed this out. So it's 3 things if it's a date. They give me details, they pick me up, and they're paying. Those are 3 things. Say that again. Those are the 3 things that I feel as though is considered a date. That's a date to me. And vice versa. If I ask somebody out, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and I tell my boo, oh, I want to take you out, I'm going to pay, I'm going to tell you like where we going, and then yeah, I'm gonna pick you up, because it's, unless you say like you want to drive, then that's cool. But anyway, so yeah, that's my 3 things for a date. He got to pick me up, he got to ask me, tell me all the details, and he's paying. Yeah, that's what I consider a date. For each his own. Y'all might not feel it though. Let's get into it. So the actual date comes around, and it was on a Saturday. And he was like, okay, so the plans were to go to a cider mill and to get food afterwards, like I told y'all. So he lived in the city, and I was up at school. So from his house to my dorm, it was about an hour drive. Okay, so y'all, he was also the type where he was like, I'll work here, and he was like, I get this much. Like he just kept bragging. He just kept. He was like, ooh, like my checks is like my checks look nice. He was like, ooh, I made this much. Like, ooh, I made this much. Like he was really bragging as if he really had motion going. Like he really was acting like he was six figures. No cap. I'm not playing at all. Like every time he used to get paid, he used to just brag about how much he got paid and how his checks look so nice and this is this. But yeah, let's get back to the story. So now we into us actually going out. So he came and picked me up. He gave me the time, y'all. Everything was good. Everything was good. I'm like, okay, cool. And we found the cider mill that was close to my school, so like we wouldn't have to take a long drive back. So I was like, okay, this is perfect. The only details he left out was where we was going to eat, and yeah, that's the only details he left out was where we was going to eat. We didn't know where we was going to eat, but he was just like, oh, it's Saturday morning, woke up, got dressed, blase, did what I had to do. And he came and picked me up. I'm like, okay, it's smooth. It's smooth. Smooth, y'all. Smooth. Y'all hear me? Smooth. So yeah, he picked me up. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So we on our way to the cider mill. The cider mill was like, it really wasn't even close to my campus. It was like 30-minute drive away from where I was staying at. So we went to the cider mill. We pull up to the cider mill. The cider mill packed, y'all. So we pull up to the cider mill, and we inside the car. He parks the car, and here comes red flag number 1. I'm chilling. I'm like, okay, it's about to be cool. Y'all know I'm happy. I'm like, we're going to the cider mill. Yay, it's the fall. Oh, yeah, it's the fall time. I'm like, this is perfect vibes. So we pull up to the cider mill, and he parks the car. And he is so smooth, y'all. So being bad, he looked at me and he was like,
Oh yeah. He's like, I forgot my card.
I said, huh? He said,
I forgot my card at home.
he was like, it's in my, did he even have a wallet at the time? I think he did have a wallet. I don't know. I don't care. But he was like, yeah, I left my card at home in my wallet. Red flag number one. Red flag number one, y'all. So me being me, I'm an understanding person. So I'm like, okay, it's cool. So he was like, I'm gonna just cash up you the money for the day for us to use. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like at first I thought he was playing me. At first I thought he was playing me. I'm like, how you forget your card at home? I'm like, it's coincidence. You start first date and you don't have your card on you. Any other time you got your card on you, but today out of all days you forgot your card. I'm like, okay, whatever. In my head, I'm thinking, oh, he trying to get over on me. I'm like, this man is trying to get over on me. I'm like, this man is trying to play me. Like, do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? Understand the person? I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, we get out and he cashed out me the money for us to get into the cider mill, and everything went straight. We went like the Cormets. We did a little hayride. It wasn't even a hayride. It was like a hunty ride. I don't know, but yeah. So the cider mill is over. Now we hungry and we about to leave. Y'all, we didn't even get no donuts or no cider. Did we get cider? I think we did get cider, but we didn't get no donuts. Yes, we did. I'm lying. We did get donuts. So yeah, we got donuts. Okay, we left. We left the cider mill. So then he's like, okay, like he hungry. Like where we about to go eat? And I'm like, I don't know. Like it don't matter. Wherever you like, this is you ask me out. Wherever you trying to go, it's cool. I don't care. Wherever you want to take me, that's cool. So we just thinking of places. I'm pretty sure all y'all know what B Dubs is, Buffalo Wild Wings. But so we decided to go to B Dubs. And it's cool. Hold on. Okay, so yeah. We gonna get into it. So yeah, we decided to go to B-Dubs, y'all. So we get to B-Dubs, we go in, we sit down. I'm sorry if I keep missing my, I feel like something in my eye. So yeah, we went to B-Dubs or whatever. And mind y'all, I don't know. I think y'all kind of get the type of person I am. Y'all understand the type of person I am. So y'all know when y'all eating with somebody else and you just, okay, when you eating with somebody you're comfortable. So say you go out to dinner with your parents and you getting everything on the menu that you want. But when you go out to dinner with somebody else, you're on their tab, so you just kind of hesitant to go all out. So that's how I was. So we were looking at the Buffalo Wild Wings thing, and at the time, I think Buffalo Wild Wings, or they might still have it. I forgot what it's called, but they have a platter where you get like fries and you get the wings, and I think it's like four. I don't know how many wings is on there, but I forgot, bro. Let me try to look it up. Try to tell y'all if it even comes up on the internet. I mean, if it even comes up, if they still have it on there. Y'all, give me 1 second. I forgot all about this. Cause I literally, when I used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I used to get this meal myself, like to myself. Okay, here it is. So it's a traditional and boneless combo. That's what it was. So you got a traditional and boneless combo. Mind you, I get this by myself when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Like I eat this whole. This is what I order when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Like I get this to myself. So yeah, it was a traditional and boneless combo. So he was like, let's just get this. So I'm thinking he's talking about like him. I'm thinking he's talking about like that's what he's gonna get. And then he made a comment. He was like, let's just get this for us to share.
What? Bro.
And y'all, so me being me, I was like, okay, whatever, that's cool. I already got in my head, like, I'm gonna just eat something afterwards anyway. So I don't even care, like, yeah. If you ask me out, this is your date. If this is your budget, that's cool. So I'm like, I'm not complaining at all. Cause I mean, the cider mill was a little pricey. No, it wasn't that pricey. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So he was like, yeah, let's just get this and share. He was like, you get 6 and I get 6. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we ordered a thing and the lady like, oh, that's it. We like, yeah, that's it. That's all we want. So fast forward, the stuff came out. Mind you, mind y'all, like I said, I eat that by myself. That's probably red flag number 2, us having to share that meal. But I wasn't tripping. Out. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you asked me on a date. This is, you probably don't have it like that. Clearly, I'm like, you probably don't have it like that. So, for us to get our own meal, just share the meal. Red flag number 2. Why is we sharing a meal? I told y'all I get that meal by myself. And although, yeah, it's 12 wings, but what if I want to take some like home after I'm done eating? We finished eating, and I was like, okay, I'm about to go to the bathroom. So mind y'all, I told y'all he said he forgot his card. So I had left my card on the table. Why did I do that? I know y'all probably like, girl, why would you leave your card with him? You trust him that much? And I really did. I really did trust him, y'all. I really did trust him. So I just left my card at the table, and I went to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, boom, boom, boom. Why I come back and I was like, thanks for, thanks for the food. And he was like, oh, he was like, nah, he was like, it was on you. It was on me. It was on me. I'm like, I didn't even say nothing, y'all, and I should have cut up. That should have been me cutting up right there. Like, the plan was he was going to cash at me. He was supposed to cash at me the money for the day. Like, he was supposed to cash at me the food money. Like, he said he was going to cash at me the cider mill money. He cashed at me the cider mill money. And he was supposed to also cash at me the money for the food. So, and I should have thought about it. I should have put 2 and 2 together when he didn't even pull out his phone and cash at me the money when the food was like, when we got the meal. I should have put 2 and 2 together, but I did not put 2 and 2 together. I was too busy. I had to go to the bathroom, so I'm not going to go to the bathroom. And I just left my card. And I'm like, here, because I'm thinking he's going to cash at me the money for the food, just like he cashed at me the money for the cider meal. No, he didn't do that, y'all. He didn't do that. Hold on, lip gloss break. Who got your time? Who you been vibing with and why can't... No, he didn't do that, y'all. It's the principle behind it. You used my card. You were supposed to be paying for the date. You asked me out on the date, but you used my card. And like, I could see, like, if you didn't have the money, you could have been like, oh, can you got us for the food, and I would have been like, cool, because I'm not gonna sit up there and just be hungry. So I feel like it was a principle. It was really the principle behind it, y'all. That was red flag number 2. Are you serious? Are you serious? How you even know I had the money in my account? Who even said I had the money? But that was just, it was like, what? It was on me. And I should have said something, y'all. I really should have said something, but I didn't say nothing. I didn't cut up. I was just like, oh. And I should have said something. I really should have said something, because it was just the principle behind it. It's not the fact that I had to pay for the food. It's the principle.
It ain't even about the money. It's the principality with me. You gonna learn. To
me, that's being sneaky. That's a sneaky person. And if I knew I was paying for my own food, I would have just went back to the dorm and ordered what I really wanted to eat. I'm not saying that I didn't want Buffalo Wild Wings, but I'm just saying, like, I would have got something else that I actually would have wanted, and I would have actually paid my money behind it. Why would you use my card? Why would you use my card and not tell me that I'm paying for the food? Like, to me, that's just, it was just giving. It wasn't giving. It wasn't giving. It's giving gremlin. That's what it's giving. Why would you use my card? Like I said, he asked me out, y'all. It wasn't the other way around. So that's why I was kind of feeling some type of way about it, because you asked me out on a date. I didn't ask you out on a date. Why was I coming out of pocket for anything? And like I said, it ain't even the fact that it had to come out of pocket. It's the fact, it's the principle in how he did it, how he slick did it. Like, you knew you were supposed to be paying for the food, but you made me pay for the food. And thinking about this whole situation, like, it's making my blood boil all over again. It really is, because that's just... That was how my first date turned to the worst date. After that, we left. I was kind of silent the whole car ride. Like, I was real irritated, and I think you could probably tell. But he the type of person where he don't care. He probably didn't even know that I had an attitude, or he probably thought he had one up on me, and it wasn't even that. But after that, he dropped me back. He dropped me back off at the door. At the time, I was living with my best friend, and I think she had asked me how the day went, and I was like, "Oh, it was good." And really, I should have told her what happened. I really should have told her what went down, but I was like, "No, I'm gonna brush it off." I'm like, he probably just ain't happy, like I said. It would have been cool if he canceled. I wasn't tripping like you asked me on a date. I wasn't pressed to go on a date. You wanted to take me out. And like I said, thinking about it now, it really got me.
Loves.